What's going on, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all already know what I'm going to talk about. Y'all already know what I'm talking about because you're looking at the title of this video, right? It's day 39, 326 days to go. What y'all doing with your time, man? What y'all doing in 2026? We already, 39 days in. That's more than enough time to get started. But, hey, I do understand that sometimes we have hiccups and we have things that get in our way. But 39 days, we supposed to have got started before the new year, technically. You know what I'm saying? When you got your New Year's resolution popping off and this is how you're going to view things and stuff. And, this is what I need to do different about my life. Towards the end of the year, when you get tired of yourself and you're looking in the mirror like, man, what have I done all year? What have I done? Now, I don't make New Year's resolutions. Stopped making them years ago. Actually, I did, man. My last New Year's resolutions was to not make any New Year's resolutions because I don't ever keep them. You kind of compare yourself to what other people are doing sometimes, and you're looking at so-and-so is off to a good start, man. I'm not capable of doing that. And so-and-so is off to a good start, and I'm not capable of doing that. But doing what you need to do for yourself is a good way to pick out how you're going to start off the new year or the day or the week or the hour or when you wake up in the morning, however you want to call it. We can't look at what our neighbors are doing and actually try to dictate or, organize our lives according to what somebody else is doing. You're going to fail every single time when you do that. You have to sit down and look at your life and what do you want out of life? What do you want out of whatever you got, like your job or, your wife, your spouse? What do you have going on that you can make it better? Or if there's problems or whatever that you need to address. I know that when I get on this, I do these particular videos, I'm trying to encourage people to get out there and not be lazy and tackle those things that they really want to jump on and things that they said they was going to do for themselves. But also, it's not just materialistic things that you should jump on. You should look at yourself. Look at yourself and say, am I satisfied with who I am and what do I need to change? If you can't see yourself, look at the person closest to you, like your spouse or your kids or your siblings or your parents or whoever you talk to and you deal with the most. You talk to them and ask them, say, what do you think about me being a person? Sometimes they're going to lie to you. Sometimes people are going to lie to you. That's why you have to do some soul searching. But I would say that you should also trust these people. Sometimes they're going to lie, but then whatever they say, consider it and ask them. It's going to take a conversation for you to get to the bottom of it, for real. Especially if it's something that they bring to your attention that you ain't never thought about. And they was like, oh, well, you do this and you do that, or I think you should do this or do that. At the end of the day, you're going to make the decision for the rest of your life. You're going to make the decision for the rest of your life. You're going to change the things that you think you need to change, not what somebody else think you need to change. Because you might have this conversation with somebody, go home and see like, nah, I don't see it like that. Because there's a lot of haters out there. Haters going to jump on the bandwagon. When they have an opportunity to influence you or crack you, man, they'll do it. So, look at yourself every day. Are you an alcoholic? Do you have addictions? Are you late to work all the time? What kind of employee are you? What kind of parent are you? What kind of spouse are you? What kind of friend are you? Those type of things is hard to absorb, but you have to be able to do it if you can't trust anybody else's opinion on who you are or how they see you. You can also go to counseling. You could do that. I honestly feel like that it can be a good experience for you. You can learn something about yourself, but it's also an option. But I would say dig deep into yourself, because when you go to counseling, that counselor is just going to ask you a bunch of questions that you never thought to ask yourself, pretty much. And then you're going to be left to decide in between sessions, depending on how often you go, in between sessions, you're going to be asked to contemplate on the things that y'all talked about. And then you're going to come back the next session and talk about it. Oh, well, have you done this? Have you started doing that? And they're going to give you structure and building blocks on how to get yourself moving in the direction that ultimately you chose to go, because they're going to ask you, well, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, I see myself, well, I don't know. Or it's going to go in that direction. Trust me. It's no different than when you was in high school and talked to the guidance counselor. So I would say dig deep within yourself and try to fix who you are if you see any problems. But you're not perfect. Understand that. You're not a perfect person. So dig deep in yourself. Don't waste time. Don't waste time not trying to fix yourself. It took a minute for me, myself. Like, people came to me and was like, you're this and you're that, you're this and you're that. And I'm like, man, whatever. But when more people started saying it, then I had to really consider it. It's not just one person who's giving me an opinion. It's the person, one person that's observing me. And so I would say, if I had to be honest, a good percentage of what they were saying was true. It was true. Now, some things I already knew, but then some places I was just like, nah, it's not like that. So people's perception of you can very well be the same. It can be the same. A group of people who know each other, or a group of people who don't even know each other. It could be the same. I would just say that before you run with that opinion or that criticism, I would say dig deep within yourself and ask, like, how do you see this? What makes you think that? Get into a conversation with them, but don't waste time. We do not have time to waste, to be better, to change. We don't have time. Time is not on our side. Understand that. Time is not on our side. So if somebody's bringing this to your attention, please contemplate on it. Give yourself 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, a half hour a day, thinking about who you are and how you want to change and how people see you. Check your flaws, check your strengths, and go from there. You want to improve on your strengths and you want to get rid of your flaws. Now, your flaws may not be flaws. It just may be you're not who the neighbor is, or you're just not who somebody else is, but genuine flaws that keep you from being a better person. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, guys, don't forget, it's day 39, 326 days to go. You feel me? Don't waste time, y'all, because we ain't got time to waste. You feel me? Peace. Y'all be easy.